Hi everybody, my name is Duncan and I am the leader of Untitled Church. This Sunday, the 17th of May, is National Sports Day, and I just want to take a couple of minutes now to thank all of you that are involved in sports clubs, whether they be rugby or cricket or golf or tennis or hockey or football or anything else across Northern Ireland and across the United Kingdom. I have just watched the little video that I'm going to play to you in a moment that tells you why some people involved in sport love it, and it's really touched me and encouraged me. You guys make such a difference. You bring a sense of belonging to people, you bring a sense of hope, you help people keep physically and mentally and psychologically fit. And I know that it must be really tough in this season for you to be missing training together and being together and playing and competing. And I just want to say that we really appreciate you. We're so grateful for all that you do. We're so grateful for all that you bring to our communities. And I want to thank all of you that are chaplains, that are working to serve and support sports clubs across the United Kingdom. You are an amazing bunch of people. This Sunday morning at 11 o'clock in our service at Untitled Church, we're going to take a little segment of that to reflect on what it means for people to be involved in sport. And we'll be talking to local chaplains and hearing from Philip Mitchell, who looks after sports chaplaincy in Northern Ireland. And I want to pray that it's a real blessing to you. I want to pray that you're encouraged by it. We'd love you to join us. So if you're a sports person, if you're involved in sport, if you're involved in organising it, managing it, running it, participating in it, if you're a chaplain, whatever you do, thanks so much for what you do. We're praying for you and we want you to know that we're with you and we are grateful for you.
Hi, I'm Warren Evans, Chief Exec of Sports Chaplains UK, and I love sport. I love sport because of how it makes me feel. I love sport because of the people that take part. I love that community.
I love sport because of the friendships you make.
I love sport because I get to be a part of a team.
We love sport because we get the opportunity to play together as family.
I love sport because it keeps my body and my mind healthy and fit.
I love sport and I can't wait to get back training with my teammates and playing competitive football.
I love sport because of the memories that last forever.
I love sport because it brings communities together.
I love sport because it gives you so much opportunity.
Golf's a game that is good for your mental health and it keeps you fit, and it's a game for life. Stay safe.
The reason I love football is because it's more than just a sport. The build up to matches, the trainings leading up to the matches, and the match days themselves, putting smiles on fans' faces.
I think what I love most about sport is definitely the people of sport. I love the sense of family and of unity and of team that's involved. I love that the player is just as invested and involved as the guy at the turnstiles, and your fans and your chaplaincy team and your medical team and your management and all of that. I just love that everyone is just as valued and respected and encouraged and cheered on as they.
Also, I love everybody at my football club working as hard as they can to achieve a common goal. You can't beat that when that happens.
I fell in love with football only in 1968 when I saw George Best go around the Benfica keeper who put the ball in the net at Wembley. It was something we tried to emulate on the streets for hours and hours afterwards. That sheer passion and love of the game has never left me.
Two is community. Whether you're at a grassroots level and every Tuesday, Thursday or Saturday you're with a group of people, that activity together is really, really special and important.
Sport has given me great opportunities in life and in business. It has allowed me to travel throughout the world and visit some wonderful places. And as an over 60-year-old gentleman, it has helped to keep me fit and healthy.
What sport means to me is that it has been part of my life since I was a little girl. I had a brother who was older than me, and I always wanted to compete with him or against him, and enjoyed it. And of course it gave me the opportunity to be in sport all my life. At the moment, sport has been on hold, and it's very difficult for a lot of people, particularly Olympians, because the Olympics have been postponed until next year. And also charities are suffering enormously because so much money was raised at marathons and fun runs and even walks.
My name is Darren Mullen and I am the Senior Team Manager for Newry City AFC. As part of National Sports Sunday, I have been asked to explain why I love sport, and in this case football. From a very early age, my father actively encouraged my brother and I to partake in football at every given opportunity. Since then, it has played a huge positive part, not only in my life, but also in my friends and families. It is only now during these difficult times that we realise how much we miss that football, and how we all long to get back on a football pitch. It is very easy to become despondent, but the message has to be that we will all get through this together, to what I have no doubt will be better days. Football has given me so many positive memories, and has allowed me to meet some wonderful people, so I look forward with hope and huge encouragement to what lies ahead.
I love sport because not only does it give me a healthy lifestyle, but it gives me a great opportunity to meet friends, not only at home, but also across the world. And no matter what level of you play at, or coach, or whatever else, you're always meeting someone, making friendships that stay with you for life.
It's important that we try to stay physically and mentally strong to get through this. And when we do, on the other side of it, we will get back to being with our friends again, in the changing room, on the pitch, on the training pitch, something we're all looking forward to. But it's important that we stay physically, mentally active, and we stay positive, and we stay patient. And when that all comes together, on the other side, we'll be back enjoying sport again. Take care and stay safe.
I recall my 50 years in the game as a player, as a manager, and now as chairman. The friendships I have built up during this time, the love of the game, the battles to be won and lost on a Saturday, and the memories that will last forever. I love the beautiful game.
I suppose since I've been able to walk and talk, all I can remember is that love of competing against myself, competing against other people. The joy of winning and the despair of being knocked down and having to dust yourself down and get back up and learning in the process. And I suppose that's really relevant, isn't it, right now in these coronavirus days when we're in difficult times and we just have to persevere. We have to stick at it. We have to continue to hope for better things in the future, and no doubt that will come.
I love sport because it gives me a purpose in life, which allows me to follow my dreams. It also keeps me active, therefore my mind and body stay healthy. Another reason why I love sport is because of the friendships that I have made, which will last a lifetime, along with memories also. Hopefully sport can return very soon, and I hope everyone is staying safe.
The reason that I love and miss sport so much is because it's all I've ever done and it's all I've ever known since I was 5 years old. I miss being with and training with my teammates every day, and I miss the competitive edge and the buzz that I get from playing and winning. Because at the end of the day, that's what all the training's for.
Really the feeling of working hard for the greater goal. So working hard with a common purpose and goal to win, to compete and to become better individually, but to help teammates become better as well.
But the friendships that I've made over the years, and you realise how much sport can break down barriers that not many other aspects of life can. It doesn't bring religion or race or creed. It's just about that one shared thing in common, that's sport. That's reason one. Reason two why I love sport is the emotion that it brings, whether that's happy or sad, down, feeling elated, deflated. Sport somehow throws these emotions at you, and how you react to them builds a lot of your character.
I love sport because it challenges us to be better versions of ourselves. It instills discipline, it gives us purpose, and it gives us a sense of belonging to a community of people who understand each other. And God has given me a desire to love and care for these people of this community. That's why I love sport.
It's provided me with wonderful memories. It's given me the opportunity to do something I love on a weekly basis with a group of people that I've grown to be friends with. So it's in these challenging times that when it's taken away from you that you realise how important sport, in particular football, and how important a role it plays in your life.
I miss football because for me it's the greatest game on earth. I miss everything about it. I miss the noise of the net when you score a goal, I miss build up the games. I miss, putting on my football boots and getting on the pitch. But most of all, I miss my teammates and what we call in Northern Ireland the banter and the crack of my teammates.
I'm missing the people involved with football so much. I'm desperately missing football, whether it be watching it on TV or coaching or playing. But I think it's the people that make everything, and no matter what walk of life you're in, and particularly within football, the people that are involved at every level, with opposition, with your own team, your players most importantly, is what I'm missing. And I'm missing that, and I can't wait to get back.
Probably like everybody else, we're missing the everyday running of a football team, the dramas on a Saturday, the mental and physical strength it's needed every week, from the build up on a Tuesday right through to a Saturday. What I would just like to say is stay positive and stay safe.
We love sport, and we love it for lots of different reasons, whether it's sport on a table or whether it's on the football pitch. We find that sport is a brilliant way to look after our body, our mind and our spirit, because we believe that we're made of three parts, body, mind and spirit, and sport is a great way to connect all three. So we're missing sport in the way that we normally sort of play and participate at the weekend, but we're also celebrating sport like we always do.
I love sport because it's gladiatorial. It brings out the warrior in us, and I know as a Christian that life is a battlefield. I love sport because it brings out values that I hold dear as a Christian. The training and discipline that's required to get better and to succeed. The need for strength and courage, patience, perseverance, to accept challenges, to take risks and to keep going. And the bond of unity that exists in a team when they succeed, when they have encouraged and fought for one another, and the trust and faith they put in one another to overcome the opposition. And the humility and groundedness the sport brings is something I love also, because success, whilst it is momentary and whilst it can feed your ego, it can also beautifully keep your feet on the ground. And that's why I love sport, and that's why I love the people of sport.
I love sport because it allowed me to be part of a team working for a greater goal. The second reason I love sport is because of that work hard to succeed ethic it brought about in my life. The third reason I love sport is because it helped me as a young man stay healthy in mind and in body, which is so important to each one of us. The fourth reason I love sport is because, if I'm being honest, it helped give myself and my family a great future. And the fifth reason I love sport above all else is that it allowed me throughout my career to bring glory and honour to the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. My favourite verse in Scripture is from 1 Corinthians 10:31, and it says these words: whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, whether that's even playing sport, do everything with all your might and to the glory of God. And these are the reasons that I love and miss sport, especially at this particular time. May God bless every one of you. Thank you.